Arthritis patients who take aspirin, antiacids may actually be increasing the risk of ulcer. They are trying to fight. And you take anti-inflammatory, then you are likely to be put in a hospital. Dr. Guru Kripal Singh and Dr. James F. Ferry reported last week. 14 million people are doing this. Tegment and Zantac, Tums and Rolaids kills you very slowly and you spend money on it. How you like that? Oh, you do not know what drugs can do. I think the best thing is you should read. You should read the side effects. Once there was a medicine they had to give me, and they had to, and they said, you have to take it. I took it. And then started doing its number, and I went to the doctor. I said, what is side effect? He said, it kills you. True, it's very true. He is in charge of UCL cardiac situation. And he said, there's no much side effect, it kills you. Amazing. And I asked him, I said, how to get off it? He said, you can't. This is it. I loved it. I said, if I go off, what will happen? He said, heart attack, and you will die. And I went off. I said, if something has to kill me in a slow procedure, why not do it now? It didn't do it. Please always read side effects. And secondly, you have this situation that you take a medicine, you feel you are feeling good, and you can keep on taking it, like aspirin or Advil and extra strong Tylenol and all that stuff. You don't feel the pain, but the cause and the whole thing, that doesn't go away. It's not. In an emergency it is understood, but some people have a kind of habit to pop in pills. They act very fast. However, we are trying to survive this realm of life we are in. Now, you are a teacher. A teacher is supposed to teach. Teacher teaches, people listen, matter ends. People go to library, take the knowledge, they understand, grasp it, matter ends. What is the difference between all the knowledge in the libraries and around, and what is the difference knowledge which a teacher gives? I'm not talking of a preacher here, I'm talking of a real teacher. Teacher penetrates. And normally teacher fails. Please understand that. And still he penetrates, and he fails, and still he penetrates, and he fails. Rejection is not a matter of action for the teacher. Teacher's job is to keep on acting, and student job is to keep on reacting and not accepting. And once a student starts accepting, he's no more a student, he becomes teacher. It is human faculty not to listen. This is a human faculty. Listen, not to listen, speak, don't mean anything. Hear, they don't hear. They say, whole thing is based on to be, not to be. But if you want to be a teacher, then purity, piety is your power. It's not that there is any dearth of teachers here. Everybody wants to be a teacher, everybody is a teacher. But actually, a teacher is a self-surrender to self-higher self. And after that surrender, the first sign comes, you mana achinta papate darre. Then you even don't do the wrong things, even in remote thoughts. You don't get mad at people, you don't talk about them. You do not relate to any weakness of anyone. That's the first faculty of the teacher. He doesn't relate to the weakness, he relates to the strength and tries to make best of it. That is teacher's pride. That is teacher's ornamentation. That's teacher's job. Know this first, that a person has strength and then a person has a weakness. And we are all not saints. That's why there are so rules and regulation, driving license, building permits. God knows. You can't even meet. Life is not a very polite thing. Life is to compete, compare, and live confused. Oh yeah, please don't misunderstand me. Mostly you are competing, comparing, and the result of that is you are confused. And a confused person is a confused person. And mostly you will be very glad to see, mostly teachers are very confused. They did first wrong thing is they cater to their student. Second, they want to run an election and be very popular. Third, they want to be controlling. Fourth, they want everybody to relate to them with almost respect, and they can do whatever they want. It's very funny. I tell you how easy target a teacher is. I was being discussing something with it today, and the person said, We freaked out. I say, why? Oh, you wanted my business. I say, your business? What for? What I need your business for? But what you said? I said, if you cannot do a business, let me help you and somebody to help your business. Don't freak out. That's all I said. No, we thought you are going to take over a business. I said, how? There are a lot of people here who've forgotten when I met them who they were and what their financial statement was and what their financial statement is today. And I'll be very glad to let you know how much you have paid. As far as I'm concerned, not a penny. What comes from you belong to you. Whatever I earned belong to you. And you can't see that grace because you don't have that grace. What is this? A teacher with the teachings measure things with money. If a student measures with it, it's okay. Student is a raw, obnoxious, crazy, undisciplined material. I mean, don't misunderstand. The student is not a god, not a human. Student is just one bulk of obnoxiousness. Arrogant, ignorant, arrogant, obnoxious, and fanciful, thoughtful, this thing, that thing. And their status is, I'm attorney, I'm doctor, I'm this, I'm that. They're all very earthly. Spiritual teacher has actually no relevance to it. Absolutely not. Can't relate to it. Spiritual teacher is very easy target of this madness and insanity. All the time it happens to him. But without you, who else can do it? Think of it. You took an oath, you took a job to serve the deep spirit of the humanity. And if you took an oath and that job that you will serve the humanity, who else can do it? And there is nothing student will not try to bring you down to his or her level. And there is nothing which in you will come down. And every student will judge you as a man or a woman, whatever you are, look like. And to everyone you are supposed to look like the God giver. Don't be the God. Give the God. And if you cannot accept this condition, don't become a teacher. And tragedy of this whole thing is that student once comes to you, that's all student can do. And if you are expecting student very moral, mannerful, ethical, nice, sweet, obedient, I don't know, you have a lot of relative qualities. I think you are nuts. You are not a teacher. If there is no insanity, no garbage, no nonsense, no tragedy, no whatever, why you are needed to begin with? More idiots are, more you are needed. More work. So, that's a part of it, comes with territory, that's a part of your job. You might be sometimes feeling you are being respected, people bow to you and all that. That is compensation for equal obnoxiousness, abusiveness and all that. Just little compensation, a big deal. It's not something you are very proud of. You know, it's very funny. Sometimes there are teachers, there are some... Let me tell you how things happen. I think I lived 39 years in India. I was a total misfit. Total. I mean, I agree. I came here and I'm also misfit here. You cannot fit with the obnoxiousness and the insanity if you are a teacher. So you are a misfit. You have come here to fit things in its relevance. You not understand your job. You are not running an election, you are not winning wealth. You are being taken care of, doesn't matter what. But you have to not pocket anything. Whatever comes to you, unto thee, O Lord, unto thee, unto thee. Second part as a teacher, which is most painful, is you love a student with heart and head and you admire them. Because of their obnoxiousness and their neurosis, they hit you so hard under the belt, you can't even take it. As a human, but as a teacher, it's okay. Student shall keep on insulting you because student doesn't want to respect you, because student doesn't respect himself and herself. It's not the student's fault. Student have come, that's all it is. Beyond that you can expect from a student. You compete, you compare, you are confused. Or you content and you are continuous. There's a one thing in the prayer of the Sikhs. They count all sacrifices, those who were burned alive, there was a cut piece by piece, they were boiled, they were tied with the trees and burned. It's a long history of torture. And for all of them, and for their resolution, they say Vaheguru. But there's one most beautiful line, Jinnah vekh and dit kita, those who saw and made it unseen. Those who saw others' weakness and took it as unseen, for their graciousness and forgiveness, say Vaheguru. It's an amazing line. You cannot give anybody anything other than trouble. And you enjoy trouble. And you want the trouble. That passes your time. That's good. You can't give anybody other than trouble. Or you can give somebody forgiveness. And you cannot give forgiveness to anybody if you do not give forgiveness to yourself. And you, if you have not learned to forgive yourself, you cannot forgive anybody. And if you cannot forgive anybody, you have to react. And when you react, you have all the action of your life. Somebody did a lawsuit to me and it was very heavy, 2.5 years. And then finally the case fell apart. And then for me the only choice was, for malicious persecution I should go after. And I was asked to decide that. I said, what? It's over, finished. Because it is not your right and wrong, and let somebody else judge it. But you should not judge it if you are a conscious person. Because crown of spirituality is always bestowed. You cannot conquer in the court of law. It is the story of Guru Hargobind, the sixth Guru. He announced, if somebody can read to me the Japji of Nanak, I'll be very grateful. One very old Sikh came, he said, I can correctly read it. Guru sat down and the Sikh started reading it. And Guru started slipping to the end. And when Japji came to end, Guru just came back where his position was. One Sikh said, my Lord, we have not seen this. As the Japji was being recited, you started slipping. And when it came to finish, you just jumped back to your place here. And then you gave this man a beautiful horse and a bag full of gold and other things. Can you explain why you were moving? He said, when he was reading the Japji of Nanak, he was like Nanak. And I thought what I can give him in reward. To my mind it came, I'll give him Guru Nanak's seat on which I am sitting. So I'll retire and make him the Guru. And I was making that mind and I was sleeping. In the end his mind came to, if Guru is real and he likes me as I'm reciting, he should give me such and such horse and a bag of gold and I'll be very satisfied. He decided it, I jumped back, why should I give him this place? This place has no price. He asked for the price, so I give him the price. Those who put Jesus Christ on the cross must have been very happy that day, because they were asked to compete and compare. They compared him with a thief and a murderer, and they let murderer and thief go, and they asked him to be put on the cross. And they spanked him and carried him. And to mock at him, they put a crown of thorns to make the king of the Jews. Can you understand the humiliation? But today he is the Son of God, and those who were are not and never shall be. You do not understand. You judge things by pain and pleasure. Things are actually judged by time and beyond time. Yasu, Fatma's son, was born. To cover him there was no cloth, to put him to rest there was no place. So in a manger they made a little place and covered him with straw. That's exactly a fact. If you were there, you must have seen it. If you are not, still it is true. That orphan, who they call bastard, the boys bet him one day. He came from the school and they say, you are bastard, you have no father. He came to mother, where's my father? He said, your father lives in heavens with many mansions. That boy never forgot till the end. And he said, how do you can say this? She said, Israel, the angel, told me, and if you're not believing me, you can go and ask your aunt. And that was his belief. That boy was bastard. Now he is the son of God. That man who didn't have a space other than manger, in his name today, all property is held all over the world, beautiful, with steeples and all that, and no government can tax it. None. He has homes everywhere. At that time, the manager of the inn said, hey, you can get into the stockyard. And that is where he was born. Who knows on whose destiny the hand of God of blessing will shine its light? That's not your relationship. Your relationship in gain and loss, in popularity and understanding, in fulfillment of emotions and feeling, in vengeance and revenge, in complaints and in cries. Once I asked my friend, why your wife is upset? He said, oh, she'll be all right in 10 minutes. I know, she's in a rage. Man, she's yelling and screaming. He said, give me 20 minutes. Meanwhile, his clerk came. He brought him an envelope. And he went to him. He said, darling, what is this? She said, you, I heard it. He said, my friend has come. Yeah. You know. He said, by the way, here is something you asked for. And she counted. She said, thank you. I said, wow. Your relationship is made by money and is marred by emotions. You are not comprehensive. You are always apprehensive. You are happy when you gain, you are unhappy when you lose. Judgment is yours. When you gain, you are not happy because your gain is somebody's loss. When you lose, you should not be unhappy because it is somebody's gain. Who cares? Matter cannot be produced and cannot be destroyed. It can be only converted into energy. Teacher is a statutory status of a God-giver, free and clear. Serve without tiredness, relates with all this smile and yells and screams and whatever, to shape. Harder the stone, heavier is the hammer. But not in the West. Here, human rights, law, assault and battery. If nothing but obnoxiously slandering the teacher, he is mannerless, this less, that less. I mean, don't misunderstand me. I don't want to tell you there is not a one abuse which I have not heard myself with my own students. Because student in insecurity and doubt is the heavily barking dog or a biting nuisance. So don't misunderstand that when you will become teachers, you will not face this. And this comes with a territory. So if you have any obnoxious thought, to be a teacher is all bed of flowers and bed of roses and all chauris are going to happen to you, I think you are very badly mistaken. First of all, if you are a male teacher, your wife is going to be jealous that all these girls relate to you. What is your relationship? If you are a woman teacher, you know better what happens. So I mean, It's all there. Then why we are becoming teachers? Because it is the highest status in a human life. It is highest status in a human life. It is elegant, it is excellent, and it is very, 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 very fulfilling. I went to my own old school, and now it is in Ludhiana. They have put a plate in the wall in honor of me being the student of that school. And one of my old professors showed up. He wanted to touch my feet. I held him. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "At one time I taught you the worldly things. Today at look at you, I have found God. Let me touch your feet." I say, "You can't." He said, "Then I order you." I put my hands back. I said, "Go ahead." I said, "You can have it." And there were tears in his eyes. He said, "Even God can say a thing to me. I have achieved everything. I am proud of you. I am fulfilled today." He was my professor in my college, and tough one. And it reminded me when I came to America how people surrendered me left and right. You know, I have a great problem. I have a Judo Christian, Jewish Defense League, what they say, protect the Christianity syndrome, and there's a snowed of this. I don't think any Islamic group said a thing. And if you read a book in which I am described by this Christian Renaissance, it is a kind of this thick book, and what they described me, that I am the most dangerous human being and anti-Christ. That's what they wrote. And I felt very honored. Because, you know, anti I don't care, but Christ word came, that's fine. If they say he's this and he's most powerful, Christ, it would have been, I came second time, you know what I mean? What they did to Christ, I don't want that to be done to me. They put him on the stake. What the big deal? They put him on the cross. I don't want to go on the cross. Once is enough. Why I have to become? Anti-Christ is fine, at least I can walk. I mean, so what they did to Muhammad? What they did to fifth Nanak? Just believe me or not. They put him a burning hot plate, they put a burning hot sand on him, 5 days and night. And then took him to the coldest river, and then they wanted to find what happened to the net. There was nothing, it's disappeared everything. What not? 7 years, 9 years, 2 sons of Guru Gobind Singh, they didn't kill them, they bricked them alive. Understand the torture. And these 2 little boys stood with a smile. Man's tyranny is man's joy. Causing pain to others is man's greatest pleasure. Man is a ruthless, obnoxious, uncaring, basically a brute. Once in a while, with the blessing of teacher, it becomes human. And if the merciful Lord comes through his teacher, he may become angel. And in the angelic form, he may serve the humanity to bring credit of the absolute union, oneness with God. And that's the saying I said this afternoon. You love me, God shall love you. But if you don't count. And sometimes your students feel you are dependent on them, they give you this, they give you that. That's the most rude act of the student. But you are not supposed to react. You're supposed to bless them. Students are little children who play in their pee and poop, and it's all mental. And it smells bad and stinks. A teacher is supposed, in spite of all that, to clean and change the diapers and play with them. I'm just giving you a job description. And it's a very funny situation. Sometimes you have a student who will give life to you. They will look at art to you. They find some people look where they're going to get you. So please, to be a teacher is actually a test of patience. Once I wrote in Beads of Truth, God save me, I'm running a hospital, I have no nurse and no doctor, all I have the patients. Do you understand that you are eating and you have half thing here and somebody said, can I ask you a question? And you decided that you should say yes, or you should get this in your mouth. And worst thing is my secretaries and my staff. And that may happen to you. They are the most obnoxious idiot ever born. They are ruthless, useless, brainless, graceless, they are nothing. Damn it, they work for $350 for all these years, 20 hours a day. If God has any mercy on anything, they are more than divinity. But you know, they are so treated and so ill-treated that I can't even let you know. They have a job. This is the only one organization where secretaries have at least last, except few major accidents and incidents. They're still there. They see me rich. Yes, I look very rich. I'm rich inside, I'm rich outside. I'm rich with heavens, I'm rich with hell. It's my job. You can't serve a master for a day without feeling a duality. And they have served a master who's most obnoxious, totally demanding, ruthless. And still they smile. Because they have a very unfortunate job. You know why? A teacher is absolutely compassionate, kind, and caring. And time and space is qualified. So somebody has to adjust the flow. I must say, I call her little military police, my little girl. She was about 8 or 9 months old when I raised her and I changed her diapers. Today, in my sickness, God be with her and her witness, she changed my diapers with utmost pride and absolute grace. Nothing in the world of angels and humans and animal kingdom can pay her back for one graceful day. Those of you who have one house and some money feel so proud of it. Look at me and my wife. We wrote it down, everything to Sikh Dharma. Because we both decided this, that we have come here and whatever we earn is because of you, therefore it should in the end belong to you. And faculty of teacher is a very powerful, dominant, explaining, open sacrifice. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. It's not internal courage, it is external courage also. That's the teacher. Because either you take care of yourself or let God take care of you. There are two relationships, Nadi and Bindi. Bindi relation is which come out of your semen. Nadi is what come out of your word. The difference between son who is your student and your son who is your son is that your son who is son can say no, and the son who is your student cannot say no, shall not say no. Provided you are a teacher, and to the best of my knowledge, if the other person is student. Student is the ultimate challenger of all what there is, and his goal is victory. Son is your heritage, good and bad as the case may be. So remember, there's a difference. Nadi and Bindi. Nadis are those who are born out of your sound. Bindis are those who are born out of your semen. And they are two different categories. Guru Arjan was son of Guru Ramdas and he became the Guru. Prithi Chand was also the son and the eldest. He couldn't become, he only remained son. By the right of the heritage, he wanted to be a Guru. He forgot the crown of spirituality is bestowed. It cannot be conquered. And relationship of student and teacher is, even in the most inhuman way, if teacher blesses you, God vouches for it. So he curses you, God vouches for it. That's the relationship. राम की बांधी भगत छुड़ाए, भगत की बांधी कोई ना है. If God gives you a knot, the devotee of God can open it. But when a devotee of God gives you a knot, God cannot open it. It's the law of divinity. And it will hold its ground till infinity. Because God is known through His disciples, and His first disciple is teacher. Whosoever is a teacher. Teacher is not an attorney, or a medical doctor, or an engineer, or a businessman. Teacher is teacher. One of the teachers was Guru Nanak, who also acted as a peasant, who also acted as a visitor. He went everywhere. Because one thing in teacher is, he will reach out. Teacher will go out. He will reach out. He will touch the heart. He is the touch divine. Without His contact and connection, without His grace and blessing, there is nothing of divinity. Wow. Gone up. Too much memory and infinity. You can deal with it or you can deny it. It doesn't matter. Life is a virtue and values. If virtues and value of a person comes to its fulfillment, then life is worth. Let us see how much and how far we go. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Please understand, today is Thursday, right?
Yes.
Tomorrow is Friday. So sometimes the exercises become little rough, because my idea is that if I give you 10 minutes exercise, or 11 minutes, you may not experience what I want you to experience. I don't expect any change, I don't expect anything. The contract is between you and your God. I am just the avenue that allows to honor you to serve that avenue. I have no relationship with you. I can grant your petition or I can reject it. You call on Om Namo Gurudev Namo, I'll come through or I won't. I am the big I, on which you have no control. Don't misunderstand. You have tortured me, you have burned me, you have put me on the cross, you have put me through stakes. You have put me through fire, you have insulted me, you have done everything as humanity. I always come. I am a teacher. Teacher never goes away. Only it changes body as people change shirt or Italy changes government. It makes no difference. Teacher is always one. One is God, one is teacher. And teacher will continue to live till eternity. People will die. Even I am blind, I see. Even I am dumb, I speak. Even when I am deaf, I hear. In spite of the fact you speak, you see, and you hear, you are dumb and dead. Because you have not awakened in you the essence of your totality. Therefore, reality will never touch your shoulders and corners. So you compensate with ego. That's not a teacher. Teacher shall not compensate his identity with ego. Because between ego and God, if you drop those words, what is remain is go-go. So it's not what you need. And your happiness as a teacher and your displayer as a teacher is all rewarded in the end, when out of you another teacher is born. Therefore you are better than God. God cannot create another God. A teacher can create another teacher. You belong to different humanity, different relationship. So please understand the facts of life. It's not, you can't look ordinary and be a teacher. You have to look special because you are a special person, because you have to do a special job. That's why you see all the padres with a collar and with a kind of dress and all that stuff. They're not insane. A teacher without discipline of identity, mind and spirit is not a teacher worth. So there is an obligation, there's a command, there's a need. You have to come through. This exercise is for your arc line and your karma which you have stocked in. It's just a hand of prayer, nothing big deal. And when we put the tape of Satnam, that thing of the Paris stuff, and then you go once back and be here in one sound, 2, like this, 3, like this. Watch out what this does. It's worth amazing, worth experience. Watch out. Put your hand, let him put the tape. In Satnam Vaheguru you have to do Satnam Vaheguru. It will about back to turn. You will be doing it fast and you're doing it right, like this, like this. It'll be fun. Put it on. Watch what happens to you. Close your eyes. Hold. You have eye problem? I know you have ear problem, but do you have eye problem? Thank you. This is a psyche control, and it's going to elevate you. It looks very simple exercise, but it's very powerful. When you say Vaheguru, then you understand there's a movement with it. Vaheguru, 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 Vahejiyo. There is a thing that you are picking up and you are throwing backwards. And if you do it correctly, you will be amazed what actually Vaheguru means. You're going to learn it simple way. It's not that you will not have the experience. So, let's go.
Hare Guru Hare Jio, Hare Guru.
Inhale and put your hand in the back as you were doing an exercise and stretch them in a regular cycle. Not on the sides, but straight. And as you are doing, and if you can open your eyes for a second, just understand. Exhale. You are cheating. Inhale. Hold the breath. Take your hand over your shoulder backward. Exhale. Inhale deep. Stretch. Relax. You're okay?
Yes, sir.
The power of infinity is not outside of you, it is inside of you. And when I and infinity create the impact, you become totally divine. Otherwise, there's a duality which keeps you away from reality, and pain is humongous. It doesn't matter who you belong to, who you think you belong to, and who you think you are, and what you think you are. It has absolutely nothing to do with total. It's just like this, you just have one little food, and you think you're all done, it's all great. But when you go somewhere and you see the whole universe like that, there's no comparison. There is no comparison. The fulfillment of I with impact of the personal infinity is beyond, nobody can say it. It's my prayer that some of you, or many of you, or all of you, will prepare yourself for the age of Aquarius and let your neurosis go and let you be nice to yourself. You are cruel, obnoxious, negative to yourself because it is self you put danger in when you are negative. You don't harm anybody. Nobody is within your reach. And the pain you cause to anybody comes to you 100 times. You can't escape it. But the difficulties come in many ways and in many distance of time which you cannot measure. Therefore you think you are succeeding momentary, but in infinity you lose. But when you have a personal impact on yourself of your infinity, then you find great dignity, great divinity, and great grace. It's a very solid state. It doesn't matter, you live in a palace or you live in a hut. Grace is grace. Manners are manners. Your altitude and manner and your grace and your dignity and your divinity, all put together, God is in awe of you. But then you bitch, you yell, scream, shout, negative, talk ill. I don't know why you do all that. Chiseling is allowed only to teacher, and that too with a student, period. But the purpose is so noble that the pain becomes pleasure because it's the ecstasy of enjoyment, of status of infinity. So please understand, the teacher is that, what that is, and what that is, there is nothing like it ever to be. Period. You have no price, no temptation, no attempt, no drag. You are free, liberal and liberated. These faculties of you and a teacher will bring you the happiness in the silver platter by the hand of God. Your worldly ugliness and shallowness and narrow-mindedness shall not be with you. You will enjoy the status of ecstasy. Just remember, those who serve the Master, God in masterful way serves them. That's the promise. It's not everybody's karma. It's not everybody's dharma. Lana served Nanak. He became Angad. He became part of him. Amardas served Angad. He became Guru Amardas. Jetha served Guru Amardas. He became Guru Ramdas. It's not that there are not other children or sons and relatives or… No, it is the service. Absolute service. It's called Master's will. Those who find in themselves the Master's will become the Lord Masters of longitude, latitude, altitude and attitude. And that is what a Mahan Tantrik is. But for other people, koi kahe Putna, koi kahe Batala, the same Nanak. Koi kahe Nanak, Admi Vichara. I mean, some people said, he's a ghost. Some say he's out of tune. I said, leave him, he's just a poor little fellow. Until you do not have the eye to put in the eyes of your Master and recognize him, you will never become Master. And if you do not have the heart and the power and the courage of head to surrender, Phoenix will not rise from the ashes. You will be bypassed. There's no blame and no claim. Those who invoke the mercy and the kindness and the gratitude, the grateful Master shall bestow on them the totality of the Godhood. And such crown is earned, not learned. So you all live in the ecstasy and mystery of Maya and God. I hope, sincerely, how many of you took oath today? Oh, tomorrow. So you know tomorrow. Yeah? Tomorrow. You know tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
And suppose you never rise tomorrow. And suppose there is no tomorrow. Admi ha ekdami. You are human by life granted by one breath. What you can grant? Maulat maut na janen. You do not know the distance, the extension and the depth. If you, by the way, not for that you are a Sikh or a Muslim or Jew or a Hindu, I have nothing to do with, but if you want to learn wisdom, take Asadivar in English, study it, you will have absolute, capsulized, practical, applied consciousness and wisdom. It's very simple. It's not too much, too big. That will guide you. And if you understand those sentences, the words, they'll come handy when you'll be confronting life. And if you want to know the science of infinity, you have to understand Japji. There's nothing better than that. So if you know these two things, normally you will be satisfied, content. What is Shabd Guru? When you live and speak and talk, and somebody insults you and somebody talks to you, and you don't like, then comes Shabd handy. In a janta ke bas kuch nahi. These humans have nothing empowered to do to you what they feel they can do. That's what Guru's words are handy in memory. They say, Paisa gant, Bani kant, the money which is in your pocket and the Guru's word which you remember by heart are the most powerful help. That's why repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. Jap means repeat. We repeat and repeat so it becomes part of us, we become part of it. We who practice all this are not insane. We look insane to those who are insane. Please understand that. When somebody told and asked me, what you can do? What you can do? Really, what you can do? I mean, that was the end of it. I said, if I do nothing, 8.4 million lifetime you will cycle and you shall never be free. If I do something, something may happen. What you can do? I can give you face and grace, and you can win the life's race. If I do nothing, you are nothing. What do you mean? I said, this is Hollywood, we are in Los Angeles. I'm telling you in English, should I tell you in Chinese? If I do nothing, you shall be nothing. You will be nothing, you are nothing. Is that not enough? What do you mean? I say, when I be very, very mean, I'll do nothing. And you will mean nothing. You shall be meaning nothing. Don't you understand? He say, I understand, do something. I say, why? I don't have to do anything. You're the one who is asking what you can do. If I do nothing, you will be doo-doo. How it is essential that you do something? I said, that's the way it is. That's the way it was. That's the way it shall be. Remember, teachers, if you do nothing, somebody's destiny is ruined. Just understand that. You may not do anything. You refuse. You have all the rights. You may not be the teacher. If your destiny is to be a teacher, you don't become, you do yourself. But if somebody comes to you and you do nothing, the destiny is ruined. And don't worry about the obnoxiousness, narrowness, abusiveness, negativity, and neuroticness of a student. Had he not been all that, why should he come to you? First tell me. There's no need. There is no need. So please, when you become teacher, you shall serve all as sunshine on all with light and warmth. Thank you very much. Good night.